I'm going to do an exercise for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg. The purpose of this exercise is to make quick decisions. It's a great way to practice for playing in a tournament. It's called Charleston Sprints. If you're new to Mahjong, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss anything. I have my smartphone here with a stopwatch app. We're going to do 5 laps. Laps 1, 3, and 5 will be the sprints. Laps 2 and 4 will be setup. After the exercise, we'll take an average of the sprints and see if we can get under 2 minutes. I have my smartphone here with a stopwatch app. We're going to do 5 laps. Laps 1, 3, and 5 will be the sprints. Laps 2 and 4 will be setup. After the exercise, we'll look at the sprints and take an average. Again, the goal for me is to be under 2 minutes. If you're a beginner, under 4. If you're intermediate, under 3. Let's roll these dice to see who's prevailing. I rolled a 5. So that would be east for prevailing. And let's roll these dice to determine which seat we're in. I rolled a 3, so we're going to be in west seat. I'll get 13 tiles for the first sprint. I think we should play BAMs. Let's pass these 3. BAMs, that's what we're going to gather. There's one. And we have tiles we can pass. There's a dragon. We could keep that. Let's give up the north so we can pass 3. There's a BAM. We'll lap. So here, I would play Dragon Gates. Dragon Gates. Let me read that to you. Dragon Gates is number 33 on page 21. 111 or 999. We have the 9s, so we would have to throw this away. Sequence of 2 through 8, 1 tile paired with a pung of the corresponding dragon. All we need in here is a 3, 4, 5. 3 tiles away from Dragon Gates. I would hold this though, because if we pair up more, we could maybe play Shamrock, which is a pair hand. That would be on page 17, number 4. 6 pairs of BAMs with a pair of green dragons. If we get the red and white dragon, we could maybe even play Dragon Lineup or Dazzle, which is another pair hand, number 7. 5 pairs in 1 suit with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. There's all kinds of things we could do here. Dragon Lineup is number 11 on page 18. Sequence of 1 and 9 in 1 suit with 1 tile paired 2 through 8. Red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. We're a little light in the other 2 dragons, so I think this is closer to either Shamrock or Dragon Gates. All right, we're going to go to the next sprint. Let's roll. I rolled a 7, so we're going to be west for prevailing. And I rolled a 7. We're going to be in west seat for sprint 2. One. I think we could maybe play a hand of honors or cracks with honors. Let's pass these 3. There's a 1. Look at that. Let's play honors. There's a north and a 9, so we'll keep all those. There's a 1 and a red. Lap. 1 discard. I probably would play Heavenly Twins. In Heavenly Twins, you can use a Kong for 2 pair. We could also maybe do Terminus. 2 different options there. We really wouldn't have to make a choice right away. Terminus is number 65 on page 25. 3 pungs of terminals with news and 1 when paired. So all we need is an east and then a pair in here. We could pung here, pair up and pung here. The other option would be Heavenly Twins, number 76 on page 26. 7 pairs of honors, which include terminals. And you can use Kongs. Both double limit hands. Okay, we're going to go one more time. I rolled a 6, so that is south. I rolled an 8, so we're going to be in north seat. Winds and a pair of 9s. I think we should play Hand of Honors again. We do have East and Red for Eleanor, a number hand, but we have no multiples with simples. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Let's go ahead and pass these 3. No keepers. Let's see. We can pass those 3. We're looking for honors. No keepers. Oh, okay, let's pass these 3. There they are. Lap. 9, green, 3 discards. I got a little concerned there for a minute. Pair, pair, pair. Heavenly Twins probably right here. Heavenly Twins. Number 76 on page 26. Double limit hand. Or we could do trade wins because we have 1 pair of terminals. And we do have options here. Trade wins is number 70 on page 26. 4 pungs of winds and dragons and a pair of terminals. Pung, pung, pair up, and pung. Hold. Either one probably would be viable. Okay, let's see how things went with time. The discard count for those sprints were pretty good. I try to be under 4 discards or less after the Charleston. I think that's a really strong start going into the pick and discard phase of the game. But you have to look at your discard count with your time. Try to be under whatever threshold you set, but also keep an eye on those discards. 4 discards or less, and I think that would be a really good indicator of decision making that could result in winners. So let's look at the timing. Sprint 1, 44 seconds. Sprint 2, 54 seconds. Sprint 3, 58 seconds. So I made it in under a minute for each of those sprints. You don't need to set yourself such a goal like that, 2 minutes or less. Just push yourself. Set a limit and then slowly but surely get to a point where you're making decisions in under 2 minutes. And I guarantee you'll play in a tournament quite comfortably. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table between now and the next Charleston sprints. For Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, may all your picks be keepers.